Justin is simply genius in the buy and burn. Thanks, man. Can we swap Pulse X for Pulse before it launches? Yes, you can. Here's how. And but it depends on what you mean by launches. You could do it before the bridges launch. So imagine that there aren't any bridges yet. And so you're just on the Pulse network and you're trading PLC20s for PLS and other, or PRC20s, right? Like ERC20 copies. And now someone, so in the first, like quite early, someone can make a PLSX pair. And they can add their PLS on one side and their PLX on another side and create the pair. Now they decide, they choose at what ratio they put those pairs. And in Uniswap, that ratio is the price. And if nothing has a price yet, then it's just a ratio. So we'll just call it a ratio. But if you know, if they were exchangeable for real money, then they have a price. Now, so if someone sets that pair of PLS versus PLSX, you will be able to trade your PLSX for PLS. But it is up to the market to decide at what ratio they're willing to participate in those trades and where they're setting their liquidity. Then you can do all that trading, right? So maybe if you missed out on Pulse chain, you know, PLS, and you want to on-ramp to it, you could sacrifice for freedom of movement, freedom of assembly, get free PLSX. You could create the market yourself. Someone else could create the market. Anyone could create the market. It's public function. And then anyone can trade against it. So there's a chance if someone wants to get into PLSX and you want to get into PLS that you guys meet and you swap and everybody's happy. Now, when the bridges launch, which you'd assume maybe 24, 48 hours later, now someone creates a pair on the Ethereum side for PLS ETH, or someone creates a pair on the Pulse side for PLS ETH, which is bridged in ETH. And now you've got a gateway to fiat on-ramps. You've got a gateway to cash out. You've got a gateway to all the ERC20s backing up the value of all the PRC20s. And so you can on-ramp and off-ramp on any of those things, right? So the reason you kind of want to have that delay between when PLSX, PulseX exchange launches and when the bridges launch is just so everybody knows that we're launching at zero value. And if, you know, just like Satoshi created coins at zero value,